A boat that's connected up to a conventional landline. These cables you can buy commercially from any good chandlers, and most boats that are fitted with a 240 volt have an external socket here that you can plug the landline into and effectively connect the boat to the national grid, 240 volts. The current is actually limited on these to a maximum of 16 amps, and all that is taken care of in the pods, which we'll show you shortly, and through RCD or residual current detectors in the actual boats themselves, just like the trip switch you would have at home, whereby if something draws too much current it pops. On most modern boats there is an RCD system for the 240 volts which will offer the same level of protection should there be a situation where the current gets too high. To remove a boat from the mains is quite straightforward. This boat is equipped with an inverter charger, and we'll be going through how to operate those in another video at a later stage. But to disconnect this, you really need to isolate the boat from the actual supply, and the easiest way to do that is to disconnect the batteries, and you do that by removing the isolator keys. The reason you would do that is sometimes you get what is called a spike, where the 240 volts will have a big transient or a big amount of current caused by just the shock of removing the cable from the actual system. This is no different to what you can get at home, but for the electronics on the boat it's good to protect those by actually disconnecting the boat's electrics from the actual main supply. So to remove this cable, just a case of turning off the isolator switches, going back to the cable and removing the cable from the supply. I can then disconnect the cable from the main pod on the actual landline. Most of these are the opposite connection to the one that's on the boat. You just basically remove the connection and your boat is then free from the actual 240 system, and you'd be then safe to put all your connections back onto your boat and start your journey.